because that's the way it's done. Hello, welcome. Today, what is today? Is it Monday? It's Monday.
Hold on. Nope. 12th. I was about to say the 14th, but it's the 12th.
Okay. Time is weird. And then, like, when you have we had the worldwide write-a-thon this weekend, and so I streamed more days in a row than I normally do, and so I'm like, wait,
what year is it? We're in November already now, right? Because I streamed like a lot more than I normally do.
I know, right? That's what it feels like, but I can't believe it's already October and already almost the middle of October, which is ridiculous. But anyway, hello, my name is Jules. I'm the Dawdling writer, and today we have that side. We have Natalie. Like, wait, correction.
Yes.
Today we have Natalie.
I'm Natalie Locke. I have a full-time job, but I have that job off today, so which is why I can be here. And I'm a mom, but one kid is in school, the other one's in pre-K, so technically both in school. And I decided I also want to write too. So let's just throw that all in there and see how it balances out. Newsflash, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, something falls by the wayside whenever you decide to do something new, dishes, laundry.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I got stuff in the dryer.
I just finished mine yesterday, so that was why.
First break, I'm going to go fluff those up so they don't wrinkle. I mean, first sprint, not break. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh, and I'm red because I just finished running. And by running, I mean, I mostly walked and I ran. There was a mix there.
I sat on my computer tray this morning because that was what I did.
You were more productive than that because I haven't written a thing today. I haven't critiqued a thing today. So I take your productivity too. I would. I did watch. I watched a bit of Drop Dead Fred, and then I streamed with Sako Toomey this morning. It just ended up being a chat.
Nice. Yes, and I was trying to figure out how to say the friendly reminders in a fun, alliterative way. So I think I wound up with save, stretch, snack, and slurp, but I'm not sure I like the last one. It's because save your document, remember to stretch, make sure you eat something, and then hydrate, but maybe it should be sip instead of slurp.
Ooh, sip works, because I was thinking like satiate, but that just is a mouthful.
Yeah, I think I like sip better.
Yeah, sip works. Yeah. Let's go with sip.
Let's go with it.
It kind of reminds me of the story I tell that's true life. I got pregnant after a month of dating my now husband. It worked out because we've been married now for almost 10 years. But I remember telling him like, hey, I'm pregnant. And then he ended up finishing my sentence for me. So he stole my thunder, kind of pissed me off. I'm still not sure if I forgave him. But you talk about like the 4 S's there. The thing I said, I was like, there's the 3 A's. And he looked at me funny. I was like, there's abortion, which I'm not doing. There's adoption, which I can do. And then there's adulthood. That's the 3rd A. And he said he couldn't do adoption. I was like, all right, it's settled then. We're together. I was like, and then I gave him an out. I was like, we don't have to be together. You can leave. You just can't come back. Well, I still say that to him now. He won't leave.
He just won't leave.
I don't want him to leave. He's a fabulous cook. I'm letting him know the option's there. The option's there if he wants to take it, but the rule is he can't come back.
Kat is eating leftover pizza. And Devin says, Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to you too. I don't know. Do Canadian Thanksgiving, is like the same menu as American Thanksgiving? Is that turkey, stuffing, all the things that will put you in a food coma? Like, is that pretty much it? Ayana says, is it celebrated on the day Columbus found America on purpose? I don't know. Sarah says, hello, I'm having my lunch now. Then I'll be ready to get to work. Yay! You took the weekend off. Excellent. So you're feeling recharged and ready to be creative.
Smart.
Canada moved Thanksgiving to October because it's too cold to harvest food in November. That makes sense.
You know what? We need some more logic like that in the world. I'm just saying. Like, people get held up on tradition, then it's like, no, you know what? We want our food. Let's just move it to October so we can harvest it.
Well, because it's supposed to be celebrating like the first large meal after harvest. So yeah, that makes sense. Vanya is here. Hello. Laura is here. Hello. You just finished editing your vlog for last week. Ooh, so we will have more entertainment later.
Nice.
Ayane says, Natalie, don't worry. You're a little bit burnt out after the Worldwide Write-a-thon as well. Stacy says, yes, sip would have been good.
So just sounds obnoxious. It makes me think of somebody like when they're drinking the last few drops at the end and you're like, dude, just refill it or throw it away. Like, oh. I know I broke up a whole bunch of sentences there, but y'all can finish them.
No, that's exactly how I feel with my little nephews, because they've discovered straws and they've discovered bubbles as well as like the sound that it makes when it's like the very last. Yeah.
We give my son a drink with a straw. He's 3 and he blows bubbles. So I don't give him milk in a straw. Like anything that bubbles easily, no.
Yeah. My youngest nephew, who is going to be 2 in March, he had his first Capri Sun the other weekend. I think it was Thursday, and he knew enough from watching his older brothers to like you had to like pull the straw off, and then he was just kind of like at me, and so I was like, all right, why not? So the first thing, because he was kind of like tentative at first, and then he started just sucking the whole thing down. It's quite amazing. It's quite funny. Laura says, save, stretch, snap. I think this was supposed to be sip and savor. I like that one too.
Oh, okay, savor. I was like, savor, save what? We've already said save, and then it hit me. Like we've established, I'm burnout.
Perfectly fine, because it's a Monday. And I am of the belief that Garfield is correct in the like, I hate Mondays type of vibe. Alicia is here. Hello. Petra is here as well. Hello. Laura says, about to start prepping my chicken to roast, stuffing, and scalloped potatoes. Sounds pretty good. So Devin says, yes, Canada celebrates Thanksgiving the same way as the U.S., only the date is different. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Stacy says, Columbus Day was Friday, and I only know that because it's your dad's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Laura says, I have some black truffle garlic to use on your chicken you bought on vacation in Williamsburg. Ooh, that does sound good.
God, this is I want like a hearty meal right now, like some good old carbs Southern food.
Get mad with Cat the lad says, morning, my lovelies.
Yay.
Good morning. Save what? Exactly. Yes. This is what you literally thought. Yes.
I'm not alone.
You are not alone. That is definitely what my brain sometimes says. I can't remember what it did the other day.
It betrayed you, apparently.
It was, yeah, it did. And it's betraying me again. Oh, and I couldn't remember yesterday when I was on with Charlie, I could not remember the title for A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. I was like, I have taught this thinking. I like, why is the name not? So anyway,
that was me. Like, I actually taught my my career, like the basics to adults for adult learning. And I remember I'm talking to somebody else about a special document that we have to have reviewed and stuff like that. And I was like, I taught this lesson. Why is it so hard for me? I was like, I should not be allowed to work, apparently. I need to go back to the class that I taught.
Chris Columbus wrote the word that we don't want hanging around. We are the Twin Tails says, hello.
I'm sure you saw Charlie's
I did.
the little glimpse of the gremlins and stuff. I was like, I love that. I want that to always play. I'll even give Charlie her credit because she definitely deserves it. But and I'll put it like make sure every single time Charlie Dorset made this. Charlie Dorset made this, just
Yes.
so I can play it all the time.
Yes. Tina is here. Hello, hello. I hope your internet is kinder to you today than it was yesterday when we were streaming. Kat says, "Don't forget to like the stream." Yes, please.
Yes.
That would help.
I forgot to like, but I also was chatting for a little bit. But make sure to like when I saw that.
Okay. Christopher Columbus was an awful human being.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
I personally think we should change the holiday. Like, keep this as a holiday, but change the name so that we are giving credit to the right people. Is my idea.
Yeah, but it's also like, the beginning of mass genocide is probably not like the title of a holiday that you really want to celebrate.
But I mean, like how we have it could be a heritage day, like type thing, like because we have heritage months throughout the year for people who have not gotten the limelight that they deserve and the credit, especially their influence of I was just reading the other day about the Harlem Renaissance and such, and I was like, this is the stuff we need to highlight more.
That is definitely fun. Alrighty. I think I'm going to be using Tomato Tom again today.
Ooh, yay.
He's so cute. And I like my 15-minute start break. So he is going to be, I don't know, maybe he's brainstorming while he's sitting there and hydrating. Maybe that's what he's doing for his first few minutes of our sprints.
He'd run out of his he'd have to refill the cup, but anyway, it works. I like it.
Well, it never really seems to go down, so maybe he's just holding it up to his mouth and going, "Wait, I've got an idea. Wait, a new idea."
Or maybe it's too hot and he's like
blowing on it. Yeah. I love that we're just creating these stories about Tomato Tom, and
it's what we do.
It is. It totally is.
It's totally fun. It's like people watching. It's even more fun on Valentine's Day because you're like, how long have they been together? I bet they're breaking up right now.
She's only in it for the gift today, and if he doesn't step up, she's gonna leave. One of those. Alrighty. So make sure that you save your document and that you have something to hydrate with. We are going to go ahead and get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
forgot how peaceful your timers are.
Well, and that's when I'm not using the, oops, forgot to turn my phone down. When I'm not using Google, they're nice. The Google ones are pretty obnoxious.
I will tell
how'd
you in
you
a
do?
second because I was doing some critiquing, and so I know how many words I've written up in comments, but I haven't figured out how much.
Added that
I'm
to
trying
the
to
total
figure
words
out
that
how much I
you
read.
passed
Like,
through,
I
yeah.
know once I'm done with this chapter, it's going to be 3,741 words that I've read. But of course, what I type up critique, so what I actually typed up in comments was 228 words thus far, but I only read 1,028 words in that time. And I partially cleaned the living room, and I got one more cracker left to eat.
Excellent. I am scribbling by hand because I'm trying to figure out some things. So I wrote about almost half a page. And I know that on these kind of pages, I can get about 450 words. So, you know, probably like 225-ish. But I'm trying to figure out some of the midpoints for the story, because the moon phase that just passed was I was supposed to be developing either a character's interesting like midlife period, or like focusing on the middle of the story itself, so the midpoint of the story. And I haven't actually gone and created sort of like a 3-act chunk or beats or what have you. So I'm looking back over my comments and things from the Save the Cat Writes a Novel to see if that will help, but I don't know. Like I'm firmly in the like plantser, like very, very vague outline camp, because I have trouble finishing a story if I know the ending.
Oh.
So like this particular moon phase that we've just now entered is the balsamic, the dark moon, or it's also the waning crescent. And so I'm supposed to be finished like figuring out conclusions of things, and I'm like, but I don't want to. So,
but I swear that Save the Cat still has like saved me a little bit, because my first book I just wrote down and I went with my gut of like, I think something needs to happen because this is boring. Like, that's what I did on my first manuscript. Now on my second book, not in the series because I do have a second book in the series, but I haven't really started that. But this contemporary sci-fi, which to me sounds oxymoronic, but but contemporary sci-fi dealing with parallel universes, I am actually outlining like detailed, and I did a first outline using Save the Cat, but I can't figure out what the midpoint is, and like the labeling and the catalyst and like all these little literary terms. I'm like, something happened.
yeah. And part of that is because I feel like this version in particular uses some of the terminology pretty loosely, and so I have some issues with that. But I haven't watched it all the way through, but the Story Detective has a video on outlining in 4 acts rather than 3.
Ooh.
And so it makes a lot of sense what I've watched so far of it. And so, I mean, I'm think I may go have to rewatch that instead of focusing on this. But that'll happen like off stream. But yeah, so and for a lot of people that 4-act makes a lot more sense than 3. So but we're just always taught beginning, middle, end. You know.
Yeah, and it's
so
and that's one thing I did like about the Save the Cat Writes a Novel is like, it's not going to be in the exact same order that I listed. And when she actually used examples of like the Kite Runner, because my first book is kind of that rite of passage story. And so I looked at the Kite Runner, it's a different order. Then there's another book, was the help. It was like the beat 'em, join 'em thing, which is apparently
Okay.
what my parallel universe book is doing. And that is a completely different order
Yeah.
on the structure. So I was like, okay, maybe just because what I'm doing is different doesn't mean it's wrong.
Right.
Until beta readers tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to put our little timer on for
chat. Yeah.
keeping us on track, but that's okay.
Okay. So chat, how did you do?
Yes, exactly. Chatty chats. So Stephanie is here. Hello. Charlie is here. Hello. Hannah is here. There's Charlie. I was like, where's the comments?
I think Charlie knew we were talking about her.
Right. We were talking about your lovely
in a
little,
good way.
Yes. We're talking about your gremlin animation. So it was cute. So Get Mad with Cat the Lad liked some of the name suggestions and sort of like that sparked an idea in your brain. So that's always a good thing. And Cass had a question of, in a hypothetical sense, would it make sense for a dealer to try and charge more if he knew the person would be sharing between himself and a significant other? In my opinion, it would be more likely if the dealer had the idea that you were sharing and you were likely to get somebody else hooked. They would temporarily lower the price so that you would come back to them. And then once you were thoroughly hooked, jack the price.
Also, though, if they think, I could see them raising the price, not with a significant other, but if you say a friend, they would probably raise the price because they think you might be selling some of it to them and then you would be making a profit.
True.
And they wouldn't want that. They want to be the source. They don't want you like making a profit on top of the profit they're making.
True.
I'm not speaking from experience. We're just guessing here.
Don't know. Hannah says, look at the little tomato. Tomato time. Let's see. Let's get down to where everybody was reporting their progress. Heather, hello. Welcome. And Sid, hello. Welcome. Vanya says, my mom called, so I spent most of the time talking to her, but I did get 140 words and tea. Nice.
Oh, no.
Cass did research using in the chat the whole time and came up with a name. Still need 2 others. Ayane posted a one-shot that you wanted to finish yesterday. Yay! Congratulations. And you said Alicia set up the Nano project. Yay! Sid says, hello. Hannah is editing a video at the moment, so no words. I don't know if you could count like the number of seconds then, because that could be fun.
I still think that's the one downside to Milwordy, I think, is because like
yeah, figuring out how to
count.
Yeah.
In a way. Like, I know if I was doing YouTube video outlines, not vlogs, I'd be counting my outline, but I can't really do an outline for a vlog because then it's not real life.
Sarah is doing some research into vehicular homicide, as that is how your victim in this mystery is killed.
Usually that means it's not the person's fault. Like, it's their fault, but they weren't impaired.
Not necessarily intentional.
Yeah,
Still killed somebody, though.
Yeah, Heather at the end of it, that's a lot on someone's conscience.
Heather is doing a sample edit this week, and sprints are great for tracking your time. Nice. Yay! Alicia says, pretty good. Just finished a class that is half a semester. Yay! So that was nice. Yes. Sid says, awesome. I've been okay. Trying to get an hour of writing in before you have to get dressed for work. Excellent. Priorities. I like that idea. Glory is here. Hello. And if y'all did not know, Glory has the Awkward Sibling Hour chat with her sibling. And, you know, and the topic for today's discussion is autism and creative outlets and sort of how those work for writers, for just in general, I think. But also probably they're going to be discussing how the media and depiction of autistic characters' creative outlets happen as well. So I'm looking forward to the session this afternoon.
She said further down when she was talking to Heather about it that today's topic is about how creativity outlets are useful for coping with stress.
Ooh, that's also
Very
really
true.
good. I like that better than what I was guessing it was going to be. So.
You're good.
Heather says, I work on my writing in the evenings after your kid goes to bed. Silence. Quiet is nice. If that happens. Charlie says, I outline in 4 acts and it is so much more helpful. So
I'm gonna have to try this now. I think I'm gonna go find that video and
yes, I may be able to
link it.
Whichever one of us gets to it first, we'll post it.
We'll
in the
throw
chat.
it in.
You hurt your kink, you're sore while eating, and now you want to cry. Oh no,
those hurt.
Yeah,
like bump it.
Everybody likes Glory. Glory's so fun. Setup, development, twist, resolution. Okay, so that's sort of like the basis of it. I'm gonna have to like.
That actually fits really well because my first manuscript, it's this setup, the development of the person being in therapy, and this whole idea of they're in therapy because this one thing. And then at the very end, there's a twist of like, oh, no, this is why they've been having anxiety attacks. And then there's a resolution.
So. Right. Got to resolve something, if not everything.
Yeah.
Sid says, hello. You wish you remembered it. Oh, yeah. But you got to take care of you, just however long it takes, but make sure that you are doing things that you enjoy and don't stay away from those. So Heather says, I'm planning on watching the Awkward Sibling Hour today. Excellent. We are the Twin Tails. Put away an entire bucket of laundry and straighten the bedroom. Congratulations, because that is the part that I hate the most, is putting it back up where it belongs.
I forgot to fluff the clothes on that sprint, but my husband, he came in, he just fluffed them. He's like, you know what? I'm proud of you for just putting them in the laundry, putting the laundry in the washer and moving it to the dryer. So,
yes. So, yay, more hellos, more fun times. You could always ask your dad. He's had real world experience with dealers. He's been clean. Oh, yay, congrats. That is awesome that he's been clean for that long. That is great. Stephanie says, very late start to my day. Kids are eating a late breakfast and you're getting coffee and the crock pot started. Yes, the crock pot is genius.
Hold on, I'm trying to do the math. Whatever 142 minus 3 hours is.
Like 10-ish?
That's not bad. Close to 11, maybe? Yeah.
Today's topic is about how creativity. Did I press the? Yes, I did. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The timer's still going. So yes, today's topic is about how creativity outlets are useful for coping with stress, which is awesome. I bought like a whole bunch of the adult coloring books when they were like all the rage, and then I found like the ones that were labeled for adult have like these teeny tiny little spaces, and I'm like, this is not relaxing. I mean, it's pretty when it's done, but this is not relaxing. So I may have to go back to kid coloring books.
No shame. It's okay. We don't.
No. I did find one though. One of my favorite artists is Alphonse Mucha, who was the sort of like Art Nouveau, very pretty, like curly hair, like lovely autumn colors and whatnot. And I found a coloring book of his art that had been sort of like reduced to white and black line art. And I'm like, yes. But I haven't touched it because I'm like, I don't want to ruin it. It's like me in pretty journals. I'm like, it's so pretty.
Save it for like when you really need it type thing, maybe. Like, not that you'll never touch it. It's just got to be that bad of a day, week, or whatever. And you're like, this is what I need this for.
Yes. And I may just color them like the colors of his original art just because I love them so much. Just, I mean, it won't be like the same because, you know, I severely lack artistic talent, but it would still be amazing.
Color on the lines, you'll be fine.
Just stay in the lights. Becca is here. Hello. Welcome. We are glad to have you. And just out of curiosity, have you pulled a tarot or oracle card for today? I want to know what your cards say because my cards are a mess this morning.
I need to get cards.
Because I've been using them to inspire this particular story. So I've got sets of 9 that are like for each sort of like round of the wheel. And yeah, so I feel like I can't quite put them back into the pile yet. But yeah. Charlie says, wait, what? We're supposed to cope with stress? What? Lives in a family of 6 people total, doesn't know what quiet is. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think my mom,
and I don't even know what quiet is sometimes.
No. My mom is second of 7 children. And so she creates sort of like this chaos wherever she goes because she is used to that. Like that is her normal. Wow. So yeah. You love doing laundry because it's easy, but you hate putting it back up. Yes. Yes.
I just recently Marie Kondoed my entire closet, and I have a trash bag full of clothes that need to be donated now.
I've done that, and then I need to do these because those are actually like 2 and 3 deep sometimes.
Wow.
And like most of the shelves are no longer like properly, you know, the books are not properly standing up the way they're meant to. They're all on their side, which is not good for their spines, I know, but that's the way to fit more in.
True.
Why does this timer like not do like move every time I come off of it? I don't know.
I'm thinking it might. I think we're on.
We've been chatting for a while. Let's go ahead and set up another. We'll just go ahead and do the fun Pomodoro length. Let me share him so he's back on the screen. Nope, not that button. Not that button. This button. I swear I've done this before.
It's okay. I'm the oddball here, so I'm the reason it's going wrong.
Okay, Becca's gonna go pull one for today. Yay!
Right. Y'all ready?
All right. We'll change this to the second sprint. Remember to save. Remember, save and hydrate. And we are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I forgot to unmute it. Oh no. So we didn't get to hear the chime. So sad. I did about another 250 on paper, and then I started typing some other information, and I think I got a little over 300 there. So I think I got 750-ish words that time, which is pretty good.
Nice. Yeah.
How about you?
I finished that chapter when I was reading, and that chapter, the total words read is 3,753. So I read a little over 2,000 then, since my first reading was 1,000. And then my total comments for fixing stuff was 446. So that means I wrote like another 218 in comments instead of 228.
Nice. So the bottom part of their chapter or
they
scene
got
was
a
much
little
better.
bit better. The opening part, it wasn't bad. It was like there was one part where there was dialogue, and then it said, and then Bruce shifted, and I'm like, oh, so Bruce is talking. No, Bruce is the dog, and they had it in one paragraph. I was like, I suggest breaking that up because I thought Bruce was talking, and then I realized Bruce is a dog. But with that, I hit my Milwordy goal for the day, because technically those together count as words for me. And so that puts me at a total of 4,199, and I only needed like 3,000 something to be solid for this week. So now, the next sprint, I'm just gonna like work on my project parallel thing that I'm doing or something. I don't know. It's extra.
Awesome. What time did you have to leave?
Oh, 15 more minutes. So after this chat.
Okay.
So I will not be writing anymore.
Okay. Just making sure. I didn't want to make you late to work.
It's
or go pick up the kids.
The husband ended up going to the grocery store. So I'll be gone by the time he gets back, I'm sure.
Okay, awesome. And Becca pulled a card for us. She pulled the rabbit, and it says, banish fear, move beyond fear's stagnation, and listen to your heart, which is an awesome card to pull. And is much better than some of the other options that my cards might have given me. So thank you for that, Becca. I appreciate the very kind card.
My phone. Don't mind me.
And Charlie says, I needed that card.
Yes.
And then Glory's like, running around in a full-out panic mode definitely gets your cardio in. So whatever floats your boat.
I'm running with our dogs, and I had this German Shepherd come running out of his backyard at my dogs and me. And I'm just like, not today, please. Like, I didn't even lose it and freak out. I was just like, can we not do this? That was the level I was at. And I pulled my dogs and I went, go home. I'm done.
Yep. So Cass has discovered the name of a gay couple in your story, one of many gays. Yay. Is it Elias or Elias and Lee?
Oh my God. What would that ship name be? Lisa?
Ellie.
Ellie? Ooh, I like that. I like Ellie.
I would probably just do Ellie.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be like Leah. Yeah. So let's go Ellie. Okay.
And Doll said, hello there, humans, stopping by to show support, but could not stay. But we appreciate the swing by anyway.
We do.
And Laura prepped the chicken, and it's about to go in the oven. Nice. CB just popped in to drop a like and say hello. First clarinet practice did not go well. Oh no, but that's a good sign. Okay, good.
Oh,
the thing about dress rehearsals is the bad opening. Yes. And I have heard my actor friend tell me that as well. That the worse the dress rehearsal, the better.
I I understand the thought process. Like, if things are going to go bad, you want them to go bad in the dress rehearsal. But the other side of me thinks of the phrase perfect practice makes perfect, not because they go against the idea of like just practicing is not going to make it perfect. You have to have good practice to make it perfect.
I think it's also something to do with, like, if you've nailed it every time, then you may feel like you've got it and be complacent. Whereas, like, if you screw up in the dress rehearsal, you're going to be paying attention, making sure you're doing everything right.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my mind says. So, Vanya got about 300 words, managed to finish a chapter you've been stuck on for years. Yay! And it's now bedtime for you.
You deserve it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Finishing
Snaps,
the chapter.
as Charlie says.
Alicia almost finished writing up this beta feedback. Yay! Charlie, you are editing what you hope is the strangest audio or vlog you will ever record. Did you get footage of the fireworks store next to the gas station on fire? Because if so, that will be interesting.
I'm intrigued. My interest is piqued.
Mm-hmm. Sarah says, I'm writing up the timeline for the murder, working out the details, debating what clues should be left for the sleuth. Ooh.
Yeah, because you want... so, Sarah, are you going to have a red herring? I'm curious now.
I mean, I think red herrings are good. And they're in... And I mean, not necessarily just like something that like all the clues are pointing to and is like completely wrong, but like maybe something that the killer left on purpose to lead people down the wrong path. I don't know. Ayane says, I've read and been to the bathroom. Excellent. Those are both good things. Heather got 8.5 pages of your sample copy edit done. Nice.
Ooh,
nice. Then says, oops, I meant 7.5. That's still good. That is still awesome. So Cass says, I forgot this was in the other tab, so you walked into your room and was confused for a moment. Is that because we were talking? The worse dress rehearsal, the better. Yes. Charlie says, not yet, but I have you talk about it. Okay. Don't know if you want to include any pictures or video of it because it's close to your home. Yeah. If you're not, that's definitely fair.
Yeah.
Definitely very fair.
It's like anytime I've done recording outside, I'm like recording my feet running. Like, nothing. Yeah. I don't go too high up.
Mm-hmm. And I took some footage of a storm to like maybe make a stormy weather timer or something. And I tried to get like the top of the trees rather than like down where you could see any part of like my neighbors' houses.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like you're in your window or something, you got your camera poked up and your neighbors are going, what is she doing?
Okay, so Sarah says there will be red herrings, at least 2. Good.
Nice.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Is that how it goes? I don't know. But in this case...
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Okay.
Fool me 3 times. And then everyone keeps changing with it 3 times.
Well, I would think fool me 3 times like I'm a dummy. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Well, I think we're caught up. Hubby just got back from the grocery store, so I'm going to help unload groceries. And then I'm going to go pick up the youngest one.
Since it is 2:22, did you want to give an outro in case you have to pop out during the middle of the sprint?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Natalie Locke. You can find my channel, and right now I'm doing vlogs every Tuesday, covering Milwordy, writing, full-time job, and parenting. So that's what you're into, which sounds weird. And subscribe, whatever. I'm happy.
Yay!
Awesome. Thanks.
All right, let me share our lovely little tomato Tom, and we're going to put him to work again. So make sure that you have saved your document and make sure you are hydrating, and we are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Right. Which button? This button. Okay. So Natalie headed off to do groceries and pick up the children, the little ones. Short breaking. Well, we'll see how much time we have after we visit the chat. But thank you, Devin. That is Natalie's channel, which I can't remember if it's in the description or not, but I will make sure I put it there after we finish. And yes, Devin beat me to sharing the link. So Dan is here. Hello. You are writing your manuscript today and feeling happy about it, which is always nice, definitely. And I am trying to figure out the midpoint for this story, but also, since I am a plantser, I know that I'm going to be changing the outline a great deal while drafting, so I'm trying not to stress too much about it. Dan says that is definitely the way to be. Same with your first draft manuscript. You're sure there's a lot you will change, but it feels good just to get it all down and move on to the next bit. Yes. Alicia finished that feedback and got settled into schoolwork. Very nice. Sarah says, still working on your murder timeline. You need to figure out when or how the sleuth discovers the victim. Interesting. Laura, the apartment is smelling good, like black truffles and roasting chicken. So you're so ready for food. Charlie says, I am at the boom da boom boom part of the audio. How is this your real life? Can you not listen to it and just look at the audio peaks and like clip the amount that you want? I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but don't stress too much. I mean, I know that's hard, but try not to. I don't think I ever figured out how much I wrote during that one. So I wrote 116 in this new document because I decided it needed to be a separate document while I was filling things out. And I am now up to 8211. So let's see. For calculators, they're my friend, except when they don't want to open. Okay, so, and then I've written about 500 on paper. So 653 plus 116 plus 500 is about 1269. So that is where I'm sitting at for the stream thus far. We have about 8 minutes left on the clock. So, because today's Monday, so I'm on my 1 to 3 stream. You can see my brain is working real well. Don't forget to save your documents. Don't close them, just save them. And let's see, where is the sprint page? Okay, so let me go ahead and put some links in the chat. Glory Writes the Blues channel has the Awkward Sibling Hour at 4 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be talking about creative outlets and how it helps you deal with stress. So nice. I think I overwrote. Yes, I did. Okay. I overwrote the next link accidentally. Okay, so Word Stitch also has their normal stream at 4 p.m. Austin, since it is Monday, Austin K's wonderful stream, Monday Night Write, is usually tonight. So I'll put the link to her channel in the description. And Laura, are you doing a stream tonight after Austin's stream? Are you? No pressure, but I will put the link in your to your channel in anyway. Yes. Okay, good. I had it right. Yay. Okay, so there is the link to Laura's channel as well. I'm sure I missed some people. I can't remember if Sarah Sutton streams on Mondays as well, because I think she streamed last night. I don't remember. My brain is escaping my head, apparently. Okay, so Ayane said I wrote for a different project, which is fair. That's what I had to do this weekend to kind of like reset some of my brain and give it a break. Charlie says that is basically what you are doing. Your life is too strange. You ha-ha-ha'd backwards. You did. You did. You said aha. Nice. So Laura tried to block out your schedule for today. It's not working out too well. Oh no, you forgot you would have to watch your video a couple times to check things after rendering and after the uploading. Yeah, rendering and uploading in YouTube takes far longer than I think it should, but it does. Heather says, finish the page you were working on, many punctuation issues that you wanted to make sure of for the client, research something, and wrote a query to the client. Very nice. There is the link to Glory's channel, the link to Word Stitch's channel, Austin K's channel, Laura Nettles' channel, and specifically Laura's stream tonight. And Dana Gollin is going to be streaming in a few minutes. Thank you for that. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I knew it. Yes, and Becca is going to be at 4 as well with, I think it's with Cachet, right? Is that right? Is my brain deceiving me? I don't know. Anyway, but yes, there are plenty of streams for this afternoon, and it's going to be fun times. So are y'all working on, like, how is your Milwordy? How is your prepping? How is your general writing going? Is it good? Is it bad? Are we moving the Kanban board stickers? Are we, I don't know. I feel like I haven't moved very many of the stickers yet, and it's half a month in. But I have, actually, let me do this. I need to add to my Milwordy to see if I have broken the next sticker marker. Words are good. Natalie says, great job, everyone. And yes, okay, so Cachet will be with Becca this afternoon. Words. Why are you so difficult, words? So, I know this is in the shifter story. So this is 1, 2, 6, 9. Enter. So maybe it's calculating. Yes, I have passed the next marker, so I can move a sticker. So I will move that sticker down here, and then I will be able to move this sticker down as well. So yay, I can make something on my Kanban board move today. So that is a success. Bree is also sprinting at 8 p.m. tonight. Excellent. Thank you. I will make sure I capture that link for next time too. Ayana says, my writing is doing well because it's your way of avoiding your physics essay. Oh no. Oh no. Well, essay is still writing. I mean, technically, so you could count it. But yes, physics essay does not sound fun. Sarah says, I haven't moved many Kanban stickies yet either, but you're feeling pretty good about what you are getting done. You'll be doing plotting and scene cards this week, so that will get stuff moving. Okay, excellent. Yeah. I might try scene cards this time. Maybe. I don't know. I might just not. Cass says, finally caught up on all of the reminders. Excellent. Devin said Samantha's is also at 8. I wondered why I didn't see that. I'm going to have to go check my notifications for her channel because. Heather says, earlier had to resub to Glory's channel. Oh. Is YouTube doing that thing again where it decides that we apparently don't want to watch the channels that we said we wanted to watch? Because that's apparently a thing still. Boo. All right, so I will be able to move a sticky, at least one sticky. So I think I'm going to focus on going ahead and like putting together the rest of this midpoint section for the outline this afternoon. I'm going to be attending the Awkward Sibling Hour because that's going to be fun, and popping around some of the other streams, which will be good. It will be good. Today is a good working day. That's what I'm feeling like, especially after Becca pulled that good card today. So Heather says, I moved some things on your Kanban board yesterday, so that felt good. Yeah, I'm excited because this is only the second quarter I've used it. So in last quarter, I put far too many stickies on it. And so I didn't feel like I was making any progress, and I couldn't really see any progress because it was just all full of sticky notes. So yeah, that's a thing. All righty. So I think this is going to be it. I'm going to be back again on Wednesday and Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern for some more writing sprints, and it'll be fun. So join us if you like. All right, I will see y'all later. If I can get my button to end.